everybody, it's Doom here, and today we are going to be unboxing arguably the best Spirit Halloween animatronic, like, ever. Literally. I think this is going to be even better than Mr. Dark, which I also own. But I cannot wait to see her. So that's why we're going to be unboxing and setting her up today. Let's get right to it. First things first, as much as I want to set her up, I do have to first take her out of the box. So first thing you see here, the adapter and the instructions, which they're just taped onto the top of the box. Very nicely tucked away in this bag. We also have some other pieces here. You can already tell that this thing is going to have a lot of pieces. And it's probably going to be one of the hardest animatronics I've ever set up. And I'm not that good at setting up animatronics, unfortunately, even though I have like 15 of them now. Anyway, here we have what seems to be the bags that you would put like weights in, like rocks and stuff like that. Don't need that yet. And here we have, of course, the instructions, which I will have to use because unfortunately this is not going to be one of the easier ones to set up. So here's the adapter. That's on the side for now. And here's this odd piece. I don't know what it does yet. Never seen that before in all my time unboxing animatronics. Alright, so let's just continue with taking things out of here. A lot of things are tucked down with zip ties here, so in a sec, I'm just going to start knitting. Alright, here we are with another one of the boxes. This is very heavy. She's one of the heaviest animatronics I have, probably the heaviest, along with Mr. Dark, but this is packed full of holes, I bet. And now finally we actually get to see her face, which is awesome, tied down as much as possible. Oh, and here we have the silicone hands. Really, really nice. Actually, they're not silicone. I think they're like vinyl or something like that. Oh, I see your head. I see your head right there. And yeah, it's actually not that big of a head. It's quite small, actually. Much smaller than Mr. Dark's. So here's a big bunch of her clothing. Yeah. It's pretty heavy. It's quite a bit. And her fabric and all that reminds me of like bed sheets. It's so soft. It's like a pillow, like very fluffy, you know? Yeah, she's basically a bed sheet. Oh, and look at this base. It's absolutely huge. Here, let's also take out the neck right here. And try not to trim any wires. There we go. And here is the piston that does all the work launching her. Alright, so here we have more poles. And look at the size of the thing. This is only half of it. Two halves snapped together, which I'm going to do right now. Oh, and what do you know? They're also tied together, so. Go. Oh, my back is getting sore. Alright, so, pretty sure all I need to do is get this stuff out, and then we'll move on to the setup. Okay, I see some bubble wrap here, and yep, you know what? More poles. Oh, and also her spring. Jeez, that is one long spring in there. That's crazy. Longer than Mr. Dark's even, I'd say. The box includes Emmeline, of course, the spring-loaded mech, the clothes, the weight bags, which are optional, the instructions, whatever this is. So there are more parts of the mechanism yet to be assembled. The base, which comes in 2 parts, but I put it together. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, so now that I've gotten all that out of the way, except for this box, I just need to get out of the way, literally. It's time for the actual setup. So let's take a look at the instructions here. Alright, so I already attached the arms to Emmeline herself, if you can see. They were kind of already Velcroed in there, they just needed to be attached. Some of these poles are actually a little bit rusty. I don't know, it's a problem with quite a couple of them. I've heard a couple of people say that theirs came a little rusty. And mine came a little rusty too. Nothing too bad though, thank God. Alright, let's go to the first page. Okay, so first thing, you attach the spring-loaded neck to the back, C to C. Set that right in there. And make sure it goes right through. Next, we attach the mechanism mount, which is the part with the spring, to part D to D, right here. Took me a second to find that. Snaps in, and there we go. Okay, now next step, right away, just take the mechanism and put it in the mechanism mount, part E to E. Which you're going to need to loosen. No, actually just push down, and then put it in, and then let go. Now, if you were setting this up with me and yours looks like this, you are going to want to plug it in and let it retract. So it looks like the one in the instructions, just to make it more simple and straightforward. Just go ahead and reset. Just unplug it right away after it's all reset and put your adapter back away. Alright, and locate this piece, which has the rest and the letter O at the back, and match it with the other letter O in the front. It's a little bit rusty here actually, so I'm going to have to jam it in there really tight. After that, you're going to want to connect your support poles, which are right here, located right on the base. Put them in there. This one in there. After that, locate your bags with the weights and the other tools. And find your cotter pins, which would be right in this bag. And take a couple of those and attach them to the poles, the support poles that you just set up. Next, locate this big piece right here with the label H right on it and attach it to, well, you guessed it, the other matching label H. There we go. Next, locate this piece right here with the top saying G and the bottom saying F and match it up just like this, putting it into the bottom where F is first. And then attaching G to G, like shown here. And I'll move the camera up so you can see a bit better. There, that's better. Next, find a pole with I on the bottom there and K on the top, and attach I part to I part. So, next, locate J on the bottom here and L on the top, and attach J pole to the J pole that is shown right here, and just slide it on in. Make sure you hear the pin snap. There you go, and just let it go. Now it is time for the clothing, or as called in the instructions, it's called the skirt for some reason. Now, once you finish putting the skirt over, which took me some time, just locating the actual hole where the skirt is. Surprised it took me that long, but we actually get to take her and put her right on. Now I'm just gonna show a time lapse. And that looks good for now, and geez, she is absolutely huge. And now lastly, all we do is take these and put the wiring through, and then after that, you just put the clothes on, and it's time for your demo, so yeah. So now all that you need to do is pull this up and attach it to the back of the body here. Alright guys, she's fully set up, so here is Emmeline, new for Spirit Halloween 2023. Here she goes. Alright, now let's check her out from the side here. There she goes. That is crazy. Alright everyone, that was Emmeline, new for Spirit Halloween 2023, and I definitely agree with everything I said earlier about how great she was going to be. She is definitely an amazing prop. I love how she also kind of floats when she comes on out. It's super cool. Also, her face looks super cool, kind of like an SCP or something when it's super dark. So super duper cool. And I honestly love her. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video, and I hope to see you all in another video very, very